Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2022 Ford Bronco that we have for sale. One awesome off-road vehicle. In fact, this is one of the best off-road vehicles, out of the box off-road vehicles you can buy, especially with the Sasquatch package, which I'll tell you more about shortly. The Bronco has been reintroduced to the Ford product line. It's been absent for a long time, and it's been very well received. There's different versions of the Bronco. There's a Bronco Sport, which is a smaller version of the Bronco. It's called but it's based on a different platform. It's actually based on a unibody crossover platform. So it's a lot more similar to like a Ford Escape, kind of like Bronco styling on it. But the bigger Broncos, like this one and the four-door, this is a little bit different of a flavor. This is built on rugged body and frame architecture. Where the Bronco Sport is just kind of a crossover for light off-roading, this is the real deal, go anywhere type of off-road vehicle, kind of like the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. In certain aspects, it might even have some advantages over the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. I love Jeeps. I spent a year working at Jeep. I own Jeeps. I've done some off-roading in Jeeps, so I have a soft spot in my heart for the Wranglers. But this is my first time in the new Bronco, and I'm very, very impressed. Different styling, different feel, different look than the Wrangler. So I think there's definitely space in the market for a vehicle like this. The Wrangler really didn't have much competition until the Bronco came out. This is a one-owner clean Carfax vehicle, pretty much in nearly new condition, only 860 miles. Really cool, and beautiful color combination, black and gray cloth. We have the original build sheet on it. So this one has the upgraded 2.7 liter Ecoboost V6. A 2.3 liter 4-cylinder engine is standard. The Ecoboost is a pretty decent upgrade. You get about 315 horsepower and about 415 pound-feet of torque. But actually, it's funny, doing some research, if you actually give it premium fuel, you'll get, I think, another 15 horsepower and another 10 pound-feet of torque. So if you do want to get maximum horsepower, you can put premium in it, or you can save money and not put premium in it. Okay, so the 2.7 liter Ecoboost V6 was an $1,895 option. It features a 10-speed automatic transmission. Then we have the Sasquatch package. This is the big ticket package. If you want to go off-roading, the Sasquatch package is pretty much a must in the Bronco, or you'd have to go to the aftermarket and do it yourself, kind of like the Wrangler Rubicon. So the Sasquatch package is a $6,590 package, giving you 17-inch black aluminum beadlock alloy wheels. That's pretty cool. As far as I knew, I didn't think beadlock wheels were street legal, but maybe Ford did something special. A 4.7 rear axle locking differential, front axle locking differential, front modular HD bumper was $825, and you get a front steel bash plate, hard top, and the gray molded in color. It was a no charge option. We have front liners, all-weather carpet mats, keyless entry keypad, auxiliary switches, and paint protection film. So there you have it. Of course, we can give you a copy of the original build sheet if you want to look at it yourself. So here we have the terrain management system, G.O.A.T. Go over any terrain. That's what G.O.A.T. stands for. So you can do some desert running, you can do some rock crawling, mud, dirt, sand, snow. It can do it all. Also has controls here. Pretty cool. So for off-road modes, you have this mode right here. And this especially, so being a shorter wheelbase, makes it great for turning around on trails versus a four-door version. But you can actually lock the wheels on one side to allow the vehicle to spin around. So the wheels will basically break on one side to help the vehicle spin around on loose gravel or sand to turn around really quick. Then there's some great off-road modes. There's hill descent control, and basically you can have what you'd call in the off-road mode one pedal driving. So basically you just can modulate the throttle with just the throttle, not using the brake, and the vehicle will slow down automatically as you take your foot off the throttle, almost like driving an EV. Great for really low technical off-roading situations. Great infotainment system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatible. Nice clear backup camera. You have lots of useful information. You have this digital gauge cluster, but you can kind of pull up different information up there. You also can see different like off-mode modes. You have, let's see, off-road mode. Let's go back. So you have pitch and roll, power distribution. What else? Tire pressure, turbo boost, oil temperature. Lots of cool information with this infotainment system. I'm sorry, this yeah, I guess you call it the infotainment system. Then we have a nice hard top. This portion's removable. If you want to get a little fresh air, you can remove this part in 2 pieces. And of course, the rear part is also removable. Of course, it's a little bit more labor intensive, but it is removable. And if you did want to get like a soft top, I'm sure Ford has them in the aftermarket, has some different soft top options, like these grab rails. Very comfortable seats, very comfortable interior. Decent amount of space in the back seats too. You have plenty of legroom back there, which you wouldn't always expect for a 2-door vehicle like this. And the one thing that really amazes me is just the amount of ground clearance that you have. This is actually, I think this is more ground clearance than you'd get in a Wrangler Rubicon. It's almost hard to believe that a vehicle like this would have this much ground clearance, despite be high up off the ground from the factory. You have these gigantic wheels and tire package, those beadlock wheels, really looks cool. It's a nice modular bumper, metal. Also, if you like to do some video and stuff like that, it has a accessory thing right here, so if you want to like mount the GoPro camera, you can do that. We have the all-season mats. And it has a smart proximity key. That's why it's just tooting at me, just reminding me, hey, in case you forget, I'm still running. There's also, what's this? Roof panel storage. So when you take the roof panels off, you can store them in here so they won't get all damaged. There's a regular carpeted mat still in the plastic. And then if you wish to do so, looks like we have some mud flaps. I kind of like the look it has without the mud flaps, but sometimes law requires it, or can kind of make a mess of things. But I think personally, if it was me, I'd leave the mud flaps up. I think it looks just fine the way it is. Drives really nice on the road. I don't think you're making too much compromises for this amazing off-road prowess versus everyday drivability. And one cool thing about the Bronco versus the Wrangler, which I think aids it better driving on the road, is it has an independent front suspension. A lot of off-road purists, they prefer a solid front axle like on the Wrangler, but from what I hear, the independent front suspension works great, and it makes it drive a little bit nicer on the road versus having a solid front axle. We can arrange shipping just about anywhere in the US. Contact us for more information, and we have complimentary shipping to Washington and Oregon. We can put this in our car hauler, tow it to you, print up all the paperwork, and have our mobile delivery services. Beautiful Bronco with a Sasquatch package can be all yours without leaving your neighborhood or your driveway. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.